Well, hey there, friendships. I am back again this week for another movie review. Now, like I said last week, if you don't remember, roll the clip. So maybe I'll try a different site to look at Mulan. I found a link to be able to watch Mulan. So I've watched it, and now I'm going to give you my review on it. So cue the intro, and let's get started. Okay, so Mulan. It is a retelling of the story from when Disney made it back in like the 90s as a cartoon. I love the cartoon. I went in when Mulan was first announced as being remade into like live action, as they're doing with all their Disney animated movies. I was excited. I was expecting it to kind of be not fully scene for scene the same, but at least similar. And while the story is relatively similar, they do make some changes with the names. It's no longer a musical. Mushu is not in it. Shang is not in it. Is his name Shang? I think his name was Shang. I can't remember. It's been years since I've actually watched Mulan. Shan Yu is not in it. His little falcon is in it, but it's actually secretly like a woman who can like shapeshift into that. So, which I thought was a neat take. Mushu, no longer a dragon that they look up to. It's actually a phoenix that they look up to. And there is a phoenix in it. But like I said, there's no musical numbers. There's none of that like super big comedy and banter between Mulan and Mushu. Or there is a character named Cricket instead of there actually being a cricket, and they actually, which is like a nice little nod to the cartoon. But like I said, they have changed it. Now, was this a bad movie? No, not at all. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I thought the action sequences were phenomenal. The costumes, really, really, like, astounding looking. Like, they looked so nice. Acting, phenomenal. The storytelling was great. They changed some things from the animated film, but not a whole lot. Two critiques I will say is that at the beginning, the first maybe half hour, I'll stretch it and say half hour, they do rush through a lot of it, where in the original, it's about like a third to about half of the movie is them kind of, going through and exploring her, doing the matchmaking and getting the notice to say, hey, we need all the males in every family to come and join the war, and then her leaving. Whereas in this, it's literally the first like half hour where it's just like, oh, she's doing this. Now she's grown up. Now she's going to go and see the matchmaker. Now as soon as they're leaving the matchmaking place, oh, they're coming join the war, and then she leaves to go to the war. It's like, slow it down. Second critique is there's like a character arc that I find was very right out of left field. Like there was no lead up to it at all. There might have been maybe hints here and there that a character was going to kind of like change just because of how things kind of played out. But at the same time, it was just like, not very believable in that sense. Otherwise, I think it was really good, really well done. While there's this huge boycotting thing about boycott Mulan, I can't remember her name, but the person who plays Mulan, they're like trying to boycott her, free Hong Kong, all of these hashtags going around. And while, yes, okay, you don't have to agree with what a person's opinion is and what their values are in life, but if they can act and they can bring a character to life, then praise them for that. That's all they need. She brought Mulan to life. Everything about it was great. Honestly, it was a really well done movie. Don't go in, if you're gonna go in expecting it to be very, very, very similar to the animated feature, you're gonna be very disappointed, and you're probably gonna hate it. This is not anything like the original, and like I said, they changed a lot, but they still kept the storyline the same. They still kept, you know, there's a little like love interest in here. It's different, but it's the same. It's just a retelling of it. So go in with an open mind when you're watching it, which is what I did, and I loved it. So that's all I have to say really for this review. I do think that you should go and watch it. If you can stream it, okay, cool, great, do it. I will also touch on, I did see another post on Twitter advertising it from Disney, and it did finally say you can access it with the Premier Pass. So they have started changing it, but when it was first announced, it was not talking about getting an extra pass and paying an extra fee in order to watch it. So if you don't want to pay for it and you want to stream it, I'm sure it'll take some time to find a thing, because it took me like a day to find an actual link to be able to watch it. But if you want to do that, okay. If not, wait till December. It'll come out for everybody in December and you can watch it then. This is just my review on it now, so just bear that in mind. Anyways, that is my review. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you hit that like button, because it's very much appreciated. Also, if I've changed your mind at all on watching it or not watching it, let me know in the comments, because I'm interested to know on your take. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, so that way you know when I put out a brand new video, which I do every single week. And yeah, I will see you all on the next video. Until then, bye friendships.